Hey, Frank. Hi, everyone. Say hi when you're entering. Let us know who you are, where you're from. I'm from Australia, if you haven't picked up the accent. Is there any other Aussies in the house? I've been in hermit mode for ages, for a long, long time, and I've been hanging to get out there and connect with you guys. And I thought you guys, well, I know the last quite few days, week, has been really intense. So are you guys feeling the shift? Oh, UK, South Africa, lovely. So Earth and the Ascension, we're in this purging phase. And it's like we're having these tower moments. And when I say tower moments, these massive shake-ups. So let me know if you guys have had this lately. It's like we are in this pressure cooker and all those shadows within our field are surfacing and we're feeling it. So what have you been feeling lately? So Spirit Source guided me here to open up this space where we can connect, because this time is all about us unifying, to be stronger, to support one another, to show that we aren't going crazy. There is a lot happening behind the scenes, and because we're doing the inner work. Are you doing the inner work? Let me know in the comments if you're doing inner work and what you're doing. We are all doing different things. We are all into different things, right? Now, I haven't got my my thing to keep my phone still, so it's going to be a little bit shaky. Shadow work. Oh, yeah. And shadow work is not for the faint-hearted. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're not doing shadow work, you are not walking this path of ascension, because we need to release the darkness. We need to come up against our shadows, don't we? In order to release those old patterns, those old programs, to be able to anchor more light, release the low frequency to anchor the high frequency, because that's what we're here, anchoring heaven on earth. Doing shadow work is growth, absolutely. And there's a lot of people that don't really know about this, and they're here for big things, but they're still very much in the dark about what they need to do to heal. And there's a very unique way for every single person. There is but one truth. And we all have different paths to get there. So we have to navigate. We have to go within and release the blockages. It's very interesting. Christ consciousness, the one, has returned on this planet. The knowledge, the wisdom, the way to grow our spiritual wings, to activate our divine vessel and navigate, to find our way home. It's very cool. Yeah, people are afraid of what they don't understand. And when they don't understand and have that awareness, it's very difficult, isn't it? Like, because they're having all this stuff surfacing within them. And because they don't know that they have to face this, they need to use this to alchemize this, they end up falling into these traps. So I've been guided to get back out and connect and go live and open a space where we can have these conversations, so we can inspire and awaken. And so if you haven't, please share this. I'm not going live for long today because my arm is already killing me. So please share this. So I'll be here for a little bit longer. But if you don't already, please follow along. I'm here to share the word, the truth of God's source creation, creator, for you, so you can find your way home and light up. It's a very, very exciting time. Thank you for the love hearts. I love it. I love seeing those love hearts. Because it's all about the heart, isn't it? Allowing our heart's intelligence to guide us, our core. And you have so much power within, and people haven't been taught how to access this. So that's one thing that I do. I teach people how to access their inner wisdom, how to release the deception, the distortions, the blockages, how to clear the way to hear their inner voice. Like, everyone has this guiding force behind them, and now is the time, I guess, we learn more about that side of things, like the truth from God, source, creator. Oh, I just realized how to zoom in my comments. That's awesome. TikTok is teaching me. Yeah, so who's on the spiritual journey? What healing practices are you doing? And the one, your truth, your source, your essence, is going to be guiding you through so many ways. So when you're jumping on, say hello. Love, truth, and honesty. That's it. And authenticity. Us really loving, trusting ourselves and standing in our light and sharing from our perspective, not pushing things on other people, just being open, honest, sharing from the heart to empower others to find their inner strength, their inner truth, their inner wisdom, because it's there. Hi, Athira. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, so I'm just opening this space because right now we have been forced to really see so many fears surfacing. The last few days have been off the chart. It's felt like we're in a pressure cooker, and it's just a lot. Oh, Israel, lovely. It's just a lot. So are you guys feeling the shift? So opening up this space for you guys to share, for us to inspire one another through this connection, through conversation, really opening this space so our collective can find one another and create this community, because there's so many beautiful souls, these spiritual leaders, these beings that have been leading from the heart. You've been leading from the heart this whole time, and it's lonely. The healing journey is lonely. Oh, same, stars. Since I was like a little kid, I would just lie there under the stars and just think about life, why we're here, the meaning, what my purpose is, just really getting lost in that and thinking, wow, how big this universe, this cosmos really is. And yeah, it's really focusing on those sort of things, the expansion of life, really can open and unlock some powerful transformational doors and some really powerful insights and wisdoms. And it's all about questioning. Oh, so you're a healer and an empath. That's amazing. It's very, very difficult being an empath, tied into all the collective consciousness, the low frequencies, and it's a very draining job. And it's like the more that you heal, the more sensitive you become. So the more energetic protection that you need. So that's one thing that I help people with, protecting their energy and becoming more, I'm spiritually saying ironclad. So yeah, more protected. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But it's these traumas and that are going to unlock powerful, powerful transformation within our lives. 42. I'm around that age too. Yeah, I actually have lost track of how old I am. Anyway, so it's like, I just had a mental block. Spirit's like, you're not talking about that right now. Let me have some water. Yeah, so so many times these last 4 days. Oh, thank you for the rose, beautiful. And if you're not a follower, please do follow along, because I'm here to share the truth from God, source, creator, so you can find your way home to your core too. To the cosmic core, the cosmic Christ, Spirit is saying. And when I say Spirit, there's only one Spirit, and that's the Holy Spirit. That is the one, the wholeness of creation. Thanks for the follow, beautiful. Yeah, so I'm here to share the knowledge, the wisdom attained on the Ascension path, embodying this Christ frequency, so I can guide the way, so you can do it too. Anyone can do it if they have the will to, and go within and learn how to release the low frequencies to find their own path. So I've, on this Ascension path, I've made it home to one. I've realized who I am as the creator. This realm is a simulation, and you are the one. So part of the Ascension and embodying Christ, becoming one with Source, means you see that everything in this realm is set up for you to learn, grow, and evolve and expand. And on this Ascension path, as you unlock all these interdimensional gateways, you expand your awareness and you see through the veil, deeper through the veil, to understand who you really are, and attaching yourself to, on this path I've done that, right? So, but I've like uncovered certain starseed origins and everything like that. But then as I leveled up and accessed a higher dimension, I realized that I was attaching myself to a lower frequency in attaching myself to that. And in that next level, I see that I'm more than what I thought I was before. So this is the journey of ascension that all beings are going to go on if they choose. So I'm here to share the portal, the gateway, the knowledge, the truth, the wisdom. I'm here to share with you the way for you to do the same thing that I've done, that Jesus did, that Buddha did, that other ascended masters have done. Because it's the knowledge, it's the frequency, it's the information that you attain on this ascension path of expansion. You expand your awareness to see through the eye of God. So my page is called The God Source. So you can find me on Facebook, The God Source, on YouTube, The God Source, here on TikTok, The God Source, because you are a God, right? And you plug into the source. So this is the one, like the all one frequency, that cosmic core. So that's the knowledge that I'm sharing from. I've walked this path, I've attained this, because you are Jesus, you are Buddha, you are Lilith, you are Lucifer, you are Yahweh, you are everything. That's what humanity need to discover for themselves, not just because Nadine's saying it. I've been there, I've done that, I know it for a fact. I'm sharing this knowledge now to empower you, to awaken you, to open your eyes to a new perspective, because you are far greater than what you believe. And it's the beliefs, in fact, that are keeping you chained to the old world, to the Antichrist program. So please, if you're not a follower, please do follow along and do share this. Share the knowledge that I share, because we need to awaken the world and we need to find one another. We need to work together. We need to inspire, because it's all about this, because we are multidimensional infinite beings, right? So we need to, Spirit is just saying, expand our awareness to see that. So as this ascension path is all about unlocking interdimensional gateways to grow multidimensionally, to see through new lenses, or not see through new lenses, but see things at a different angle, because this is all geometry, right? So we get to do this really powerful thing now. Very interesting Saliba history that came through this morning on my walk. So right now, the Old World Antichrist program is really tapped into, fixed into his story, that patriarch, that Yahweh, that Jesus. And unfortunately, a lot of his story has been wrapped in deception to keep beings fixed to an old way. So the Christ is back, sharing the way home, and this is her story. So the Divine Mother has come through now and opened the portal, the doorway, the gateway, connected to the Father. And now this is your story. This is the story. This is the collective's story. That came through a little bit. All right, so let me have some water. So you are creator, you are the one. Now is the time to uncover your story. So this is the now moment, and this is what the Christ is here to share with you through me. I'm a vessel, I'm a divine instrument here, opening this creating this space for us to receive this message from the one, from Christ. And to be a vessel for this, I've done the inner work. I've unlocked my mission here, and now I get to share with you guys the way so you can do the exact same thing. Yeshua, Jesus, was a teacher. He came here to teach. He wasn't a fan of religion. Many, many people know that. Many, many people don't know that. He promoted love, truth, authenticity, your inner power, you healing to discover your inner power, right? The Bible, unfortunately, does keep beings fixed in a very low frequency and going against the true Christ. But healing, if that's where we have been led, to religion, to the Bible, there's a reason for that. We have a huge amount of healing to do. And the distortions within that Bible, there's distortions within everything. The spiritual society, the New Age society, there's distortions, there's deception in everything. So we need to be able to heal, to release the deception. The most common deception is belief. The word lie is encoded within that word to show that the truth and the essence of belief is deception. It's a deception field. It keeps you trapped in a low frequency. So a lot of healers do a lot of work on releasing beliefs, okay? And when we release our beliefs, these lies, these deceptions, these distortions from our energetic field, we are able to anchor more truth. Truth is the light of Christ. Truth is the one. So this journey is all about you healing to release the deception so you can anchor more truth, your truth. Because at the end of the road, at the one, there is no separation. We are all the same. We are all equal. We are all light. We are all love. But it's the deception and the distortions, the separation that blocks us from seeing that, from being that, from vibrating that. You know what I mean? Does this work in other languages? Yep. And that's it. Languages, that's a form of separation too, isn't it? Cultures, there's so many different models of separation. But this is the Ascension path, and it's unique to you. So who you are. And on this journey of ascension and healing, you will release what you are not to step into that deeper truth, your soul, to let more of that soul shine through. So that is what is known as the spiritual sun, your soul, your truth, your essence, the source. This is the path of releasing the labels, releasing the ego, and understanding that you are the one. You don't need to compete with anyone else. It's a really beautiful journey of you, that it's self-love and trust. Because the God that guides you is your higher self, your absolute self, the one source, creation, creator, your creator. So we're not here to compete, we're here to work together. And everyone has different expertise, different labels, different things that they've come here and done. And that's a beautiful thing. And we need to put all of our heads together. So if you don't follow, please press that follow button. Join me on this journey. Join us on this journey. This is a journey of unifying through the power of Christ, through the power of word, communication. This is connection. This is us, our collective, finding one another, because it's been such a freaking lonely journey. So please do share this live stream too. We need to find those beings who are feeling so alone. There's so many light workers, healers, labels, they're saying. So many people with different labels. There's so many people that have come here to do this job, and they have different labels, because this is a very difficult journey. On this journey, I have labeled myself so many things, and I have sought to find a label for myself. 1 minute I'm a healer, then no, I'm a starseed. Oh no, I'm this. As I'm that. As I do the inner work and I release the binds, the bondage, I realize I'm more than what I thought I was, until I reach the core, the source, the essence, the one, Christ. And it's like, oh shit, I'm everything. I'm every character in this simulation, in this material realm. I just need to stand in my truth and share what I have to share and inspire others. The people this is meant for, it will find, and they will resonate. The people it's not for, it will repel. So we're not here to help every single person on this planet. We are here to just be ourselves, share our light from the level of consciousness that we are, and not push things on others. The more we push, the more we repel others. So it's just like, you just be you. You just do you. You go within, you do the inner work, you learn how to work with spirit, and that's what I teach, right? So head to the link in my bio after this and connect with my social networks, and let's share and learn and grow together. And interacting is the main thing. Oh, thanks, Alex. You too. Like, we're here to inspire and build each other up, because like I said, at the end of the road, we are the one. You are the one. We are everything. We are the creator, right? So it's about gathering ourselves on this ascension path. That's literally what it's like. Like, we are like releasing the darkness. And as we do that, more sparks of light. It's like this, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar like with the fractal. and how from that first, let's say the Big Bang, all right? Let's look at it that way, the Big Bang, right? And this expansion and the separation. So what we're actually doing is we're actually going back to the source, like to that moment, to the original. Spirit saying the origin of creation, like that core where everything begun. But everything, it's like the Alpha, the Omega, right? So it's a very exciting journey. And at your truth, your deepest truth, you are the one, you are the creator. Everything in this external realm is you, it's a character, and it's a mode for your evolution. It's a lesson for your evolution. Everyone is a mirror showing you what you need to heal next in order to raise your level of consciousness. So there's so many things, right, like that are created to distract and keep people fixed on the external realm. Flat Earth, again, we're in a simulation. So that flat Earth theory, whether it's true or not, it's an illusion, and it's created to keep people seeking, and it's a rabbit hole. It's a matrix trap. You need to be going within and asking the questions about yourself and your evolution and what do you need to heal next, and allow spirit to connect with you, because to ascend, to walk this path, to embody Christ, to be one, you need to go within. So let me know in the comments all those things that are created by the darkness to keep you distracted, to keep you going outside yourself to the external realm. Right? Religion is one of them. The God of the Bible, again, another one. And then we've got cyclones, weather manipulation. We've got so many conspiracy theories out there. But those people that are fixed into those conspiracy theories, it keeps them at the lowest frequency, on the lowest rungs of hell, because they're constantly questioning things outside themselves when they need to turn that and question about the things going on within them. Like, why am I experiencing this physical symptom? You know, what can I do to heal this? You know, we need people to learn how to do muscle testing, sway testing, like exercising their intuitive muscles. That's going to conserve your energy. It's going to contain your energy. It's going to allow you to raise your frequency to attain a higher consciousness. That's what it's all about. But when we get distracted and when we question things on the external, when we question the darkness of others, that's not the perspective and the way that we need to work. We need to turn that in on ourselves and ask those questions. Hey, absolutely. Our thoughts, that's what create our thought, and we are a creator. Our thoughts create, we are a creator. How was the physical realm created? Through thought. Right? So our thoughts are so powerful. So what we need to do is understand that we should be going within. And when I'm saying going within, it's not just some, go within, la-di-da, spiritual term. No, there's very particular ways that we need to work and understand how spirit works for us to go within. Neville Bartos. Well, I'm Chopper Reed. Neville fucking Bartos. So I'm from Australia. So if you guys aren't familiar why I said that, there's a movie called Chopper. We used to have like a hitman many years ago called Chopper Reed, and that dude's name, his name was Neville Bartos, and he was one of the gang. I don't know. Yeah, that's the reference I was alluding to there. Sorry, just had to have a joke before I blocked him. Chopper shot Neville. And this is the thing, like, we are all here to learn, to grow, to evolve, right? To support one another. And there's going to be trolls, there's going to be naysayers, there's going to be people that come into our lives and put us down or just be silly. And, you know, like, we need to create these boundaries for ourselves and what we allow within our life. And I'm here on this planet, and like you guys, right, we have been doing a huge amount of healing and self-growth. We have been learning. We have been going where we're led by spirit, meaning we use our curiosity, right? So this is the way that spirit works. Oh, Serbia, lovely. My sister went to Serbia many years ago. She loved it. So, okay, so the way the spirit works and guides you, this is how it works for everyone. And this is what I really want to impart on to you guys today, is we are all on a very unique path. So we don't need to convince other people our way is the better way, because your way is your way and your way only, right? Along this path, there's you will find people that don't have the same beliefs as you. And because they don't have the same beliefs as you, or you may do this to others, right? You judge them, or you think, oh, they don't know what they're talking about, right? Or they, you know, there's judgment because your beliefs are different to someone else's. We all have a different path and a different way to get home. And let me have water because I'm losing what I'm saying. So and if you're not a follower, please press that follow button. I'm here to share the truth from God's source creation so you can find your way home. The way to heal through Christ, through the one, so you can be spiritually whole, right? So I've made that journey, and I'm here as a vessel, an open vessel, just sharing the words from the divine, from your truth, like from where you source from. So we all have different ways to get home to the one. There's 8 people now watching. And spirit is going to guide you through various means. Everyone's path is different. Everyone's path looks different. Now, this is the realm of separation. Beliefs are the number one way that the darkness uses. It's the number one separation program. Let's just say that. Deception. Beliefs are deception fields. So, and they cause the separation. So thinking about your beliefs versus someone else's beliefs, there's separation there, isn't there? There's a deception field. There's blockages. It's creating separation between you and the other person, because that person, their beliefs doesn't align with your beliefs. So it causes that divide, right? So our job here is to awaken the world. But to awaken the world, we have to awaken to ourselves, because you are the one. You are creator. You are everything in this simulation. Please share this. So we need to heal. We need to release those beliefs. And there's so many people that do work on releasing beliefs. But the amount of beliefs that you will have to release is infinite because you are a divine infinite being. So now is the time the Christ has returned to share with you the actual truth so you can navigate home to the one more effectively. And the knowledge, the wisdom from the Christ is healing in itself. This is light codes from the divine in order for you to have those awakenings. So do follow along, head to my page, click the link in the bio, connect with my other socials. I will be going live on other pages. TikTok, this is the first. I haven't been live for so long because I've been doing deep healing, I've been going through the shit, pushing through the shadows, and like, just because I've made it home doesn't mean that I'm like living happily ever after. I am still dealing with shadows, with fears, because I'm healing for the collective, because I am the one. So it's a really tiresome journey, but the more that we can connect and work together and get on the same page, and you guys actually like find your own path home, like the easier this will be, not only for me but for you too. So right now we are being guided by the one, by source, by Christ, to connect, to unify, so we can strengthen one another. And it's the knowledge, these light codes coming through, that are allowing us to do that and heal. So it's amazing. Does being a good person count? And if I don't believe in God? Hey, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in God for most of my life, and healing and realizing I am God and I connect to the source. I am the one. Like the God is a very triggering word, and there is a lot of dark programming around that word God. And good, being good. Like this is it. Christ, the spirits of Christ, just being a good person. You know, like the people that are going to ascend to be one are those good people with that heart of gold, those spiritual leaders. And when I say spiritual leaders, I mean you guys that have been leading from your heart this whole time. And what happens when you be like that? You get shit on time and time again. Scandinavia, lovely. In the shadows, the lessons to wisdom are learned. Absolutely, Azriel. Thanks for the follow, Azriel. I'm really looking forward to working with you guys, because it's like there's so many beautiful beings out there that have so many amazing insights and truths, and we view things from all different angles, right? So this is us, like this is the Ascension really stepping up now, us unifying and working as one to see things through all different lenses, all different angles of life. It is freaking flipping amazing. Oh, New Zealand, beautiful. We're neighbours. Now my battery is just about to die, and I'm not sure if my portable charger is working. So if it's not working, I will have to cut it short, because I'll either have to cut it short or my phone is going to cut out and die. Let's see if this works. I need to buy a new one. That was on my list today. And like not having no, it's not working, I don't think. Not having a portable charger was an excuse that I was using the last couple of days not to go live. And then Spirit's like saying, stop making excuses, go live, open a space, connect with your peeps, connect with your collective, offer that support. We all need support, because the last few days, the weekend was off the chart crazy with the amount of darkness surfacing within our fields in order for us to transmute. Oh, thank you, user 920, etc., etc. Yeah, it's let me have some water. I'm just losing it. We need support, and to get support, we need to give support. We need to support one another, and the more that we get on the same page and do this, the more support we will receive from the one. So this is this gradual introduction of divine light into this planet, but in order for it to happen, we need to do what Source, Spirit, Christ, whatever the hell you want to call it, the One, let's just call it the One, wants us to do. So we just need to be in the now, right? It's so important that we are present and we are trying. And I am not perfect, right? I am constantly derailed with the shadows, the darkness surfacing in my field in order to transmute and alchemize, right? So we have to have the darkness surface within our field, so the darkness can be fears, traumas re-emerging, these patterns that just keep coming back, these cycles that cycle back around, these things that keep happening in our lives that cause so much fear, stress, worry, disillusion. Every month we are on this cycle. And every month in shadow season, these things are illuminated to us and we feel these, and we have to feel them to heal them, to transmute them, to alchemize them, right? So we're never going to escape this. And our body, getting to know your body, is the very first thing that you need to do in order to know yourself better. So in my circle community, the link is in the bio, you can check that out. There's online courses to show you how to do that. But many of you guys will know how to do the sway test, right? Or just Google it. You know what I mean? And learn how to get the answers from your body. Now, because you are tied up to some very low frequency programs right now, you're not going to get the truth from God, Source, Creator, because you have to do the healing work to be able to access that, right? So that's what I've done. And that's what I share with my students, how to do that, right? I give them the energetic coordinates, the activations, the attunements to be able to do that, right? But you need to be doing that, connecting with your body right now. So just take that information and go where you're guided, all right? If you're guided to go to Circle, go there. There's a free community that I'm trying to build. It's a space that I'm creating for everyone to gather and connect and conversate. Is that even a word? So that circle, that free community in Circle has been created. You can find that in the link in my bio. And please do feel free, because I'm creating that space for spiritual leaders to come. Those beings that have been on the awakening path for quite some time, and they have a really unique truth, a really unique angle, some really cool things to share. That's why I've created that Circle community. But it's just in its beginning phases, and I'm still building and fine-tuning that. But spirits like Nadine, you need to just get out there and connect with the people and share this knowledge freely, because that's what it's all about, awakening others. Let's see. You as in I or we. It's we, right? This new earth, heaven on earth, is we, because we are one, right? So right now we're in the realm of separation, where we see everything separate, where it's like me, me, me. But in the new earth, we turn that M upside down and it turns into a we, right? We are working together as one. It's not me and survival of the fittest. This is we, and how can we expand together? Because it's the collective consciousness that creates everything in this realm, in this external realm. So we need to learn how to tap into our creator, because you are the one, you create the simulation, everything is you, right? So we need to work together to figure out how we can do this, right? And you are a part of the divine, and it's like this multidimensional being, seeing things through all eyes. That's what the creator is, seeing things through all eyes. So yeah, if you're not following along, I might cut out, just saying, because I don't think my portable charge is working. So I don't even know what I was saying. Hang on, let me have. The all-seeing eye is what I'm getting. Seeing things through all eyes, the all-seeing eyes. So for so long, the darkness and certain groups have held, have hidden, have destroyed this information, this knowledge on this planet. But now this knowledge is coming back, and it's free to the people. So click that follow button, visit the link in my bio, connect with all my social connections, join the circle for the free circle community, and begin sharing and inspiring others in there. Let's do this, and let's see what God has planned for us. Creator. I'm getting creator, because you're a God, I'm a God, we're all gods, right? Creator is the very source, the core, the essence of what we are. It's the Christ, right? So I'm sharing this knowledge with you. I've walked the path, embodied Christ. I'm a vessel for this knowledge, and I get to share the truth, and nothing but the truth, right? I get to share my truth. On this journey of ascension, you are going to awaken to many different truths and see how some of the things that you believed all your life, many lifetimes, was actually a deception, and it was keeping you trapped in the material realm, in the Antichrist program, in the bowels of hell. Now is the time that you learn how to balance the light and the dark, to walk the line, the path of Christ. So it's super, super exciting this time. It's here. You're seeing it. You're witnessing it. So please do share this. Check out my other TikTok videos. And it's very interesting because you see me on this process. Like if you go to YouTube, right, you can see old videos where I'm still making my way through to discover who I am. Like on Facebook, there's some really, 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 really old videos. And like when I look back to years ago, things that I was teaching, I was like, oh my God, wow, I have grown so much since then. There is so much deception I can see in those teachings, although it was very, very high frequency teachings, that we are here to emerge. Like we are here to totally transform and transcend. So we're here to hold one another, to support one another, to share. And just, if you're not resonating, that's okay, because there is so much deception, so many beliefs that is blocking the truth from actually you receiving the truth. So it's really important, if you have been guided here, just to open your heart, open your mind, okay? And you're not going to resonate with everything. That is 100% truth, because of the deception in your field that needs attention, right? But we are here, the Christ is here to heal. It is the knowledge, it's the wisdom, it's these activations through the power of word that is going to heal you. So please do show up, and if you do wish to heal deeper, connect in with those social connections and use your intuition. Like go to YouTube and say to spirit, and when I say spirit, I mean the Holy Spirit. When I say Holy Spirit, I mean your source, your soul, your essence, right? Say what video do I need to watch, right? And allow your body thought to guide you, right? You will be inspired to click on a particular video, and there may be a message in that for you, or a particular spiritual activation that you need to awaken deeper into this truth, into your truth, because this is your path. You are the one. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys and really moving forward now, opening up this space as often as I can, where we can connect, where we can collaborate, where we can share our insights, and see things through many different lenses, because that's what we are. We are the one, and you and your path is unique, and you and your path is unique for a reason. Your truth is beautiful. It's a very dark journey though, guys, isn't it? It's a very dark, lonely journey where we feel so alone, so isolated. We feel that no one believes us, no one believes in us. People cast us aside, they judge us, they roll their eyes, they troll, so there's a lot of stuff out there that makes this journey difficult, but it's the true warriors that just keep pushing through and persevering anyway, okay? Because that is your divine will, and that is because you are here for big things. Every time you get knocked up, you stand back up, but you get up a little stronger, okay? And you need to trust in that. You need to trust in you. And I'm here for you, and I want the best for you. And that's why I'm here right now sharing my truth, so you can find yours, so we can grow together, so we can expand, so we can, this is the one thing we need to know. We're not alone, right? We feel so alone. And now the one is saying, now is the time to unify, to work as one, to not let the beliefs separate us any longer. We need to push through those mental barriers to do what needs to be done. Like there is something coming for us, but the one is saying that we need to unify. And so important. Like this, save this, share this, really boost this, and my other content, so we can find those other divine beings that are meant for this, so we can find strength in numbers, strength in unity. And I want to support you guys. And the way that I do that is I open up this portal and share the knowledge from the one, so we can strengthen, so we can activate, so we can awaken deeper, so we can, because you have no idea how much wisdom you have within, right? And on this path, you are going to blow yourself out. Like, you're going to blow your mind, because it's like, oh my God, it's been there all along. All I had to do was do this inner work, right? Absolutely. Unity will come if we can break down what separates us. Exactly. And that's beliefs, the labels, because everything that you're labeling yourself, you're so much more than that. You are the one, you are creator. And now is the time, the Christ has returned, the knowledge, consciousness, creation of how we can alchemize, how we can create, how we can transform, transcend, all those amazing good things, right? We get to learn how to do it now. Like from the source, with no distortions, the actual truth. That's what I'm here to share with you. I'm here to share the way to Christ. The way to Christ is unique to you. So no matter what part of the matrix you are in, no matter whether you're in New Age, spiritual, religion, right? Whether you don't believe in God, right? There is a way for you to be spiritually whole, to feel at home, to feel supported and loved, right? And it starts with you. So love yourself, trust yourself, know that you have it all within. And now is the time that we explore this together. So when you make sure you're following along, press that follow button. So when I go live, we can meet again and we can continue these discussions. Religion, that's a wandering warrior. I love that. Wanderer. I love that. Wandering wanderer. On this path, and I love your name, right? Because the monads, the beings that are here to tune into their truth, their cycle, we are nomads, right? and we just go with the flow of creation and where we are taken by spirit. It's and it's like wondering, like our curiosity. That is what allows us to expand, by asking the questions, by seeking. It's so freaking exciting. So this is all about shifting the way that we see things. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The more people that find this portal, the more people that learn how to align with their truth and walk the path to Christ, to one. The more these things are going to be revealed, right? It's going to be very interesting. But within this whole realm of the realm of separation was created so the one could experience things through all different lenses. So all characters, right? So it's not necessarily about something falling. It's more about a balancing act and balance. And not everyone is here for what we're here to do. And that's okay. So we need to just go within and focus on our journey and be the observer and just watch how things unfold. So if you want to know more about my journey and see my journey, you can head over to my socials and check out the YouTube and the free content and stuff like that. I used to be on Patreon, but I went off that. I've created this Circle community where, it's got the free community, it's got online courses, and it's got a membership, access to the vault, so the Ascension path that I've walked. The vault is old membership lives, but very mystical truths, divine mysteries explained, the meaning of life put out there in front of, just out there. Being a vessel, as I've walked this path of ascension, I've raised my level of consciousness and I've been able to anchor more light. And when I say anchor more light, I've been able to see more truth, to stand in my truth. It's this journey of becoming one, becoming whole. So on my YouTubes, you can check out my YouTubes or my Facebook videos, like the past ones, and you will see the growth and the evolution, and it's possible for you. And if you're here, you're resonating, you're watching this, you're curious, right? You want to learn more? There's heaps of free content, heaps, lots on YouTube and Facebook. But it's a thing where you can see the actual ascension and myself embodying Christ, and you can see my mind evolving and becoming one. It's the truth of Christ. This is the path that Jesus walked, right? It's the ascension path, and his message for you was to find your inner light. It's the exact same message. Religion took his story, twisted it, threw in a shit ton of deception to keep people trapped. But it's all about us decoding, sorting the truth from the deception. So in that physical realm, remember, not only in religion is there deception, although that's a huge trap that is becoming more and more exposed. But there is deception everywhere in that external realm. So it's about really going within and using the information presented to you in the external realm, healing on that, using the input from spirit, healing on that for you to go deeper, to access deeper truth. So again, if you want to learn more about this, head over to my Circle community and go where you're guided, or head to my YouTube channel, go where you're guided. This is all about your guidance, okay? But check out how to do the sway test. You can learn how to do that in the circle community, but you can also go to YouTube and Google that, right? Go to my channel. I've done videos on that, or I've done TikToks on the sway test. It's easy, okay? And that's a way to begin to exercise your intuitive muscle. Why has my phone just done that? Okay, it said my live is going to end soon for some reason, unless, I don't know, I just got some weird puzzle piece pop up and I had to put it back in, and anyway, I don't know what that was. I haven't been live on here for so long, so there's some new features I'm just not familiar with. So it was really amazing to connect with you guys. I really look forward to connecting again, but also I really want you to learn, if you don't know how to do that sway test, check that out. Go to my TikTok channel, or just type in the sway test. There's plenty of people that can teach you how to do that. Now, just for a note, and this is in the circle, like the online course where I teach how to do the sway test, there are some issues in relation to sway tests and getting accurate answers, because there is a lot of low frequency and a lot of deception. It's all about learning the sway test to ask about your healing and your healing, your body. Your body wants you to connect to your mind and your spirit, right? Your body is that first course of action, that very physical body. We need to ask about our health. Like, okay, so Spirit wants me to talk about this sway test. So basically what the sway test is, you can get yes and no answers from your body, right? You stand hip width apart, say what is yes, your body should move forward, right? And then say what is no, and your body should move back, right? So for a sway test, answer yes. The answer yes is forward, because it's like a positive attraction, right? And then for a no, your body should go back, because it's like a repel, right? It's like this electromagnetic. So I'm going to create content on this, and I have created, okay, Spirit's like, I have created content. I need some water. Anyway, so the way I started off with doing this is like, way back in the day, I learned this sway test way before my heart activation and my initiation into this Christ frequency. So I would ask what sort of supplements I needed, right? So I used to take all these supplements, and and I was spending so much money, right, on them. So I asked what my body wanted, and I learned that my body didn't even want half of the things that I was taking, right? So I was just basically pissing all that money down the drain. So I took the things that my body wanted. Then I got the doTERRA essential oils. So I would say, what does my body want for whatever, right? I would look at the oils, I would line oils up, and I would ask my body what my body needed for that particular issue, and my body would tell me with a yes or a no. I would place my awareness on the oil and my body would say yes or no, right? If you know what I mean. So practice that, Google that, learn that. That is the very first thing that you need to learn in order to begin and connect with your body. And that's it. There's not enough resources here to cater to everyone's need of help. But this is why we have our helper within, right? The connecting with our body. And so this is what the one wants you to do. Learn to connect to your higher self, to God, to source, right? Get answers from your body. It starts there, right? So, you can find out what your body wants, as in food intolerances. But remember, there's a little thing, right? So with the sway test, you can say there's a bit of chocolate cake there, and you really want that bit of chocolate cake, and you're thinking, yes, I want that cake. And you say to your body, oh, should I have that chocolate cake? And your body will say yes, because you want that. So not necessarily it's for your highest good. Like, is that chocolate cake for my highest good? And your body should go back then, right? So it's like, but it's like our thoughts are so powerful, and our thoughts can sway results, right? And because we are hooked up to this old world realm of separation in all these deception fields, within your field, there is so much deception because it's these things that need to be cleared. So it's like we've got to be very, we've got to focus our attention and have that intention and think clearly. Even if you have a question and you want to sway test and you want to make sure, write it down and just have it in front of you as well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about you, and the number one thing that you need to do now to be able to begin this ascension. So if there's anyone who has done the sway test, let me know in the comments right now. Oh, thank you, Defug. I don't know how to say your name. No, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Hi, Grasshopper. Grassy Hopper. Grasshopper. God source. Yes, we are gods and we connect to the source, the God source. And I will, hopefully I'll be able to, I'm going to upload this later to YouTube. So, so you can watch the replay. So do head over to the link in my bio. And it's been a crazy, beautiful live. And I did only intend to go live for 10 minutes. But, oh, you've done the sway test and it works? It's amazing, isn't it? Like, I used to go to the health shop and stuff like that and just stand there and do the sway test to see what my body wanted. And, you know, so I just saved so much money. I wasn't wasting all this money on all the latest supplements I've heard are good. You know what I mean? Like, I always want chocolate, but in the evening. So I'm trying to find more natural means to do that. Because it's been very difficult. I feel so low. Yeah, and that's what it's been like. Like, we have been, one of the things when we are going through the darkness and we're purging, what happens is, because this darkness surfaces within our field in order for us to transmute and release it, what happens is we do negative things. And we make unhealthy choices because the low frequencies within our field distort and keep us functioning. Yeah, so it's so I notice times where you want to eat that in the morning. Oh, cool. I made the yummiest raw treat and it's so good and it's all natural stuff, but I still eat a lot of it. It's like this beautiful base of beetroot, Brazil nuts, coconut, maple syrup, and macui berry, and then the top is like cocoa butter, cacao, and stuff. And it's like, I'll make that so I'm healthy, but then I just eat lots of it. It's like, Nadine, you need to stop it. My name's Nadine, by the way. Yeah, so it's so I notice particular parts of my cycle where I'm out of control with my eating. And other times where it's easier. Spiritual psychosis. Well, I was actually in my awakening in 2006. I supposedly had that, but I didn't know that. The medical thing was bipolar. And I can't even remember. It was like my awakening was off the chart. And then when I began seeking and questioning, because I had no idea about spiritual stuff, really, I'd started doing tarot and stuff like that. And then it was like the floodgates opened. And I go into about my spiritual awakening and when I was in my YouTube videos. And it's funny that you say that, because I did want to do a live stream on TikTok, and I was going to do it about spiritual awakenings. And then Spirit's like, no, just show up and open up the space and the conversation and stuff like that. But yeah, it's when I began healing in 2014, like, so what happened was I went off the chart. Like, Jesus was there teaching me. I was told all these secrets of the universe. Spirit, I could not shut Spirit off. I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, Spirit was like, I was getting downloads and downloads. I was taken to this blue orb, like this blue flame orb thing. And no matter what, I just kept getting input. I was bombarded with input of Spirit. I couldn't turn it off. I was seeing the light in everyone. So everyone, I was seeing their divine essence, and it was crazy. Like I was having these like physical symptoms where I was shaking, but now I know my body, I was having these massive upgrades, right? These massive activations. Like I was like, it was a part of the journey, right? Where I learned from that awakening in 2006 on my ascension. So because we are non-linear, multidimensional, infinite beings, things are going to happen for our ascension, but way prior. So I had a couple of events that happened when I was 16 so what would that have been? So like year 1996 or something, or 98, I can't remember. Like did a Ouija board, was told all these things were going to happen, and then when in year 2000 all the things that were told to me were going to happened exactly like they were told on the Ouija board. That just, like, I was told my best friend was going to die in a car accident on the way to Shelley's, and that happened, right? And so that opened me up to like, what the hell? Like, I did the Ouija board. Everything was told to me that was going to happen, and it happened. Like, he knew that was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to unfold the way that it did. And he died, right? And so that started me questioning, like, how? What? Why did that happen, right? So then in my awakening in 2006, he appeared in the back seat of my car. Like, I felt his energy. I saw his smile in the rear view mirror. It was like he was sitting there like a holographic presence, like a hologram, right, of my dead best friend. And as we were driving about 100 meters, he actually died. There was a car crashed into the gutter. A car went, and everyone had stopped in the traffic. A car went up my ass, right? Crashed into me. And the floodgates opened, and that's when my awakening started. And I would call it a spiritual psychosis, because I could not turn it off, right? I was getting all these messages, all these signs, everything was so clear. Spirit was, I saw through the eyes of Spirit, through source. Like I saw the past, the present, the future. Like everything was just being revealed to me at once. It bombarded me. It was so much. It was too much. It was off the chart. My mum took me to the hospital the next day because my partner was saying she's like, she's fucking crazy, right? I was automatic writing. I just could not stop, right? And what happened was my mum took me to the hospital, and I was medicated up to the eyeballs. So, but prior to that, in the hospital, Jesus was there. He was teaching me, and it was like there were things. It was just so trippy. And even my mum was tripped out because of the things that were being said. Like, it was like, how could she know that? And even the doctor was like, how could she know that? But it was like I was diagnosed with bipolar. And then in my questioning, because I was like, that is like, you know, I was told I was going to have a baby boy, anyway, that happened. Like, that happened. And there was a very, so many things happened where it's like they had to happen to show me that, hey, this is for real. Like, this is like, there were so many confirmations. The date of my grandmother's death, like the actual date, I had written down at this time. And then I thought she was going to die that coming November the 28th, but she didn't. But then the next year she died on November the 28th, right? So many confirmations from spirit that came through. It's like the cosmic doors were open and I was seeing everything. I was at 0 point. And oh, I'm so sorry, 8. I must be so, see, at the time that I had my awakening, I didn't have any internet. Like, I was not on the internet. I did not have socials, or like, there was no such thing back then, really. There may have been MySpace, but it didn't have that. Like, I didn't have the internet. So there was no, I had no way to connect with people, like to learn from experience and to connect with others that have been through the same thing. So 8, I would love you to connect with us and our community. And it's something, because we are on these very unique paths and we all have this really unique way of getting to the truth. Like my spiritual awakening back in 2006 was off the chart, and I was taken into hospital. I was medicated, and that cut everything out. And because I was told I was pregnant, I was having a baby, and then in fact within that short period I became pregnant. I was having a baby boy, right? Because the medications were keeping me stable, and from that happening, like, that sort of scared me. That awakening, although I knew it was something crazy, amazing, like it was the best thing I'd ever experienced in my life. I was so freaking high. I saw colors like I hadn't seen colors before. I felt this love and this strength, like this inner strength, like I had never experienced before. It was simply amazing. I didn't care when the nurses came in to give me a needle. I thought, if they're going to kill me, right, because there was certain like paranoias there too. Like, I'm like, I don't care if they freaking put me to sleep and kill me. I have experienced this and this is amazing, right? And I had JC there, like, guiding me and teaching me, and like, it was very, so my experience was very different to yours, I'm sure. And everyone's awakening is very unique to them and their path. Oh, I'm so sorry, 8. So join us on this journey, connecting with my socials, and really connect with people who want to support. And although right now I'm doing the very best I can, right, to support, and I can't support everyone individually because I have this mission here, but it's like what Spirit was saying before. And if you haven't watched all of this live stream, I will upload it down the track onto YouTube. So head over to YouTube and subscribe to that. I might be able to link that in my free community. Actually, I will do that. That's a good idea. Once I download this live, which will take some time, I'll put it on YouTube, but then I'll put it in my free circle community. That's a great idea. So that's only just started. Thank you for the rose. So that's only just started. So we're building that free community on Circle. So the link is in the bio. Come over there and join. It's just in its little baby phases, but we need beautiful beings, inspired minds to come and join us, where we can all connect and conversate, communicate, like the co-co-cos. This is all about our collective finding one another, and really, we are all individuals and we come from all different angles. So we have all different insights, all different, we are all beautiful, right? So So 5D is a bit of a trap. It's the entry to higher consciousness. So it's the very first step, and it's still very much in the Antichrist program. So I'm here sharing 5D and beyond. So, and when I say beyond, I mean the infinite. So on this ascension path, I've ascended, I've unlocked all these interdimensional gateways to the 48D. And then once I entered that 48D, I moved into the infinite. And that's a part of this journey that I'm sharing. So there's so much more beyond 5D. So I'm really excited that you're here and you're joining us, because the 5D is that entry to new earth, to heaven, but there is so much more beyond that. So this knowledge comes from the one. So the infinite creator, your source, your truth, your essence. So I feel blessed to just be here and connect with each and every one of you guys, because again, we all have a very unique path, a very unique way home to the one, to truth. And together, by you guys being open and consciously being here, right, and anchoring this knowledge, you are playing a massive, massive role in the ascension of humanity. And the more of us that connect, support one another, the more we will feel strengthened within. Because I know this journey of ascension, of healing, of growth, shadow work, we feel very much alone and isolated. You have for all of your life. People just haven't got you and your way of thinking, but that's because you are here to create something new, right? So I'm here to find those beautiful beings. And like Jesse James says, the secrets of life, right? That's what I'm here to share with you guys, but you have that wisdom within as well. So it's all about questioning and exploring, discovering, but unifying is the number one thing that we need to do. So head over to the link in the bio and join my circle community, that free community. And, I'm going to post lives that I do into that free community. So you guys can see the TikTok lives that I do. I've gone live on TikTok for the first time in ages. I still haven't gone live to Facebook and YouTube. That's next. I'm not sure when Spirit's going to guide me to do that, but Spirit just gave me that insight. The free community on Circle, I will upload live streams from those platforms so you guys can see that, heal on that. So if you miss the live streams that I do on TikTok, if you miss the Facebook, YouTube ones, you can still catch up and have those divine activations, because I'm there for you. I want to support you. We need to support one another. We are all one. You are the one. You are creator. You are all the characters in this reality. So it's about learning how to shift that mindset completely and see things through a whole different perspective. I'm here to help you do that. Your way of thinking is very, very unique. Okay. And it's often separated you from the masses, okay? But now is the time that you have found your tribe. You have found your collective. You have found those beings that are going to love and accept you no matter what, okay? We look past the separation. We look past the beliefs. And we see each and every person as a divine, unique spark of the one God source creator, okay? And in saying that, I'm going to get going, because I've been holding this with my hand for all this time with my arm, and my arm feels like it's going to die. It's going to fall off. I'm like losing blood in this hand. But it's been a blessing. It's been absolutely amazing to catch up with you guys and to converse with you guys and just to have this open space and conversation with you guys. And I definitely take 5, Jesse James. All right, guys, love you all so much. It's been a privilege. And hey, here's to this. We've earned this. Our deep inner work, our seeking, us questioning. It's all been worth it, because now we get access to the knowledge. The one is here, ready to reveal divine revelations through the one Christ, the spiritual sun, source. Mwah. All right, bye guys.